In this video, I'm going to show you in the most simple way possible how to become the server admin on Adam Warlock to the point that it looks like you're aura farming. If you don't know me, I'm a one above all player that runs a coaching service both for Marvel Rivals and Overwatch. I've coached thousands of people, so I know this stuff works. And in this video, I'm going to help you improve your fundamentals. Let's get right into it. In 1 or 2 minutes, I'm going to show you how to utilize Adam's kit, and then I'm going to demonstrate myself so you can understand way better and you can become the server admin. Adam is essentially a DPS that doesn't have a lot of responsibility of healing because he has only 2 healing abilities. Now, he has also the Soul Bond, which we're going to talk about in just a bit. So when do you use the heal? Pretty straightforward. When somebody will die if you don't use it. You don't want to use your heal when people lost a little bit of HP, because then when they're low, you won't have your heal because you healed them when it was unnecessary. Just because somebody takes 50 damage doesn't mean they need to be healed at that time. They need to be healed if they're going to die. So for example, right here, I think he's going to die. I heal him. There's a lot of healing. And now it also buys me a little bit of time to have my cooldown back. It also has a long range, so you don't have to be next to your team all the time. It also heals yourself. So if you're worried about, should I heal myself or other people? Well, it heals yourself as well. The Soulbond activates within an area of effect of people next to you. So for example, if you're standing here and you click Soulbond, the only person who got it is this guy. Now, on the other hand, if I stood here and click my Soul Bond, all 3 get it. The more people that get the Soul Bond is better because essentially it splits the damage, so one person will take less damage. So if there's 5 people with a Soul Bond and somebody took 100 damage, it would actually take 20 because the 20 splits between 5 people. Now, it's not always going to be easy to Soul Bond everyone, but you want to make sure you're standing next to a lot of people when you're using Soul Bond. It's a very, very long cooldown. When should you use Soul Bond? It's actually more simple than people think. A lot of people just wait until ultimates are used for them to use Soul Bond, which isn't inherently bad, but you want to use your Soul Bond when there's going to be large sums of damage. It doesn't have to be necessarily an ultimate. The reason why people use it on an ultimate is because ultimates are large sums of damage. But if you know that Psylocke just used her ultimate, you don't want to wait until she gets another one. You want to use your Soul Bond when people take heavy damage. So if you see like a Hella Bucky going in, applying pressure with an Emma, simply click Soul Bond, heal, and now you can move. Now, in terms of positioning, where do you want to be? Mid-range, your character is not amazing at long range. Also, you can't soul bond people from long range. And also, it's sometimes difficult to heal from long range. This is as far as it goes in terms of healing. So you want to play mid-range. It's also easier to hit your shots. It's easier to hit your projectile right clicks. I always talk about off angles and flanks. With Adam, you can't really flank consistently because he doesn't have any disengage ability. He has no movement ability, just walking. So most characters will be able to catch him. Now, some people think, but you have heal, right? Yes, but you only have 2 heals. But if you have to use Soul Bond and 2 heals just to stay alive from a flank, it's not a good use of cooldowns. So when should you aggressively off angle and flank? When you use Soul Bond. When you use Soul Bond, it's your cue, let me go make a play. Until then, you create soft off angles. What I mean by that? So you wouldn't be here when you're playing Adam, right? Like this, right? Normally. Why? They turn around, they chase you, you have no way to get out. But on the other hand, when you click Soul Bond, now you can make a move here. More aggressive off angle and flank. Why? Because you will take significantly less damage, and that means you're less likely to die. Until then, it doesn't mean that you stay behind your team and shoot. You create slight off angles. Instead of being here behind your team, you can just, go around over here maybe. Somewhere you can disengage safely from. How do you want to use your ulti? A lot of people in meta rank seem to mess it up. You want to use your ulti behind a wall. Always behind a wall that cannot be reached. So for example, let's assume these are the enemies, right? Technically here I'm behind a wall, right? And I'm using my res. The problem is that even though I'm behind a wall, the enemies, they just take 2 steps and boom, they just kill my entire team. But on the other hand, if I went here and rested around a place like this, all of a sudden they cannot reach me. Maybe they have some mobile characters, but one character is not enough to kill your team. You want to do it behind the wall within a reasonable distance that even though it's behind the wall, people can't get to it easily. You always want to keep some distance from the enemies, so when you notice that your team starts dying, you have no heals, you use Soul Bond, start dying, that's where you step, get behind the wall, pop your res. You can do it even earlier before the fight. You don't have to wait for everyone to die. You can wait for 1-2 people to die, utilize your res. More people die, they'll just get res because it's, as you can see, it lingers. And always after a res, because your teammates will be low HP, always make sure you're using your heal. There's another thing that I want to show. There's a combo that you can do with Adam. However, it only works consistently or semi-consistently in mid-range. And it takes way more of your ammo, so I wouldn't recommend using it that often. But when you're close range to mid-range, somewhere about this line. If you use your primary fire and click alternate fire in between, you can actually do more damage. So it looks something like this. Now, it looks cool because it's in the practice range, but most of the time the shot is going to hit, but the projectile won't, and it wastes 2 of your ammo, so it's more consistently to just shoot. However, as I said, when it's close range or mid-range, you can use that. Now, let's get into demonstration. Adam works best at triple support compositions because he just doesn't heal enough. He only has 2 heals on a cooldown. He can't consistently heal. However, you can make him work at double support compositions when you treat him like a DPS and you apply tons of pressure on the enemy team. If you apply tons of pressure on the enemy team, you won't need to heal as much. Now, I'm gonna tell you, when you play double support with Adam, you play just Adam and other supports, you're gonna get flamed a lot, but you're probably getting flamed because you don't apply enough pressure. If you just kill half the enemy team, nobody's gonna be complaining. So again, following the same principle, gonna start my team soft off angles. When I use my soul bond, when I see big pressure coming in, now I'm going to start moving to my deep off angles or sometimes even flanks.
I need healing. Our foes have arrived. My cosmic might returns. Quantum magic. This with the doctor.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. We captured the mission area!
Now I'm using soul bond. That's where I move. Applying pressure from the off angle here. Nobody needs healing. My team is playing safe. That's why I allow myself. Okay, now I'm back at it. Applying the healing when they're low. And for the kill. I didn't need to heal here. My bad. Alright, meant to heal this guy. Also have my soul bond. Making sure nobody dies. Also have my res, which is great, and applying pressure. You see, I got my soul bond, applying pressure, moving to the off angle immediately. There, I off angle without my soul bond because I was still relatively close to my team, and also because they were behind the wall, we had other 2 supports. It's a little bit better. It's fine to do, especially when you have 2 supports and your team is playing in safe positions. Here, nobody's taking damage. I can get away with doing this.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Now, because they're using ulti, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ready myself. Messed up big time. Now I need to use soul bond here. Not sure why I healed. I need to heal. Also was ready with my res if I needed to. Would have went there inside the room and res. You see, I use my soul bomb when there's big pressure. And I use ulti, light pressure. But when Storm used ulti, I was taking an offing already ready for the res because they're using big ulti. I expect people to die, but still heal them. Applying pressure damage for the fight. You always want to look for damage. You have to treat yourself like a DPS.
They don't have a main tank, they have a cap.
Keep going.
With triple support, it's much easier to play this character. Nobody really. Okay, I'll heal him. Yeah, 2 people died. Go for the rest. Applying healing, moving to the soul bond. As long as I heal myself using soul bond, big pressure coming in. And because I use my soul bond, I allow myself to kind of spend more. Applying pressure. Not sure why he healed, you need to heal here. Now applying pressure, making sure he doesn't die. That's it. I'm not sure why I picked, but it's fine. I have to pick the fight. I also have the passive res. I'm gonna go for the res here. And the wall should chase, that's fine. I'm gonna take the 1v1 because I have healing. Perfect. Would have used my soul bond here. Not sure why I healed, but it's fine. Use the soul bond, nobody died. Perfect. Now I go to super off angle. Going to a deep off angle here with my soul bond. Plays really well here. Well, triple support, this works much better. You can get away with flanks off angles way more often because, well, you have already 2 supports healing you and just can play like a DPS. Double support, you can't really flank it off and go as much without your soul bond. What do you apply? When you do headshots on Adam, it lowers your cooldown on the healing. This guy low. Go for one for the kill. When there's nothing I can do, I always charge up the alternate fires. There's nothing to do. Notice that I'm always looking back to see what my team is doing.
Mission area is yours to capture now.
I was afraid for my life, so I used a soul bond on 3 people.
I am at your service. The cosmos heals you.
Sure, everybody thinks it's okay. Okay, I use double support ulti. I'm gonna charge up my alternate fire in the meantime. Not sure why I use double support, like worst case scenario. Could have just rest myself, not that big of a deal.
The cosmos heals you.
So I need to go apply pressure. I'm way too scared.
Us against the world.
You see they're applying pressure, I would have used my soul bond if I had it. Which I do, by the way. I'm also ready with the res. You see they're applying a lot of pressure, I'm already ready with the res.
Hold up, team.
We have to hold here. Disappear.
Feel the wrath of the dragon.
Mission area. Keep going. Control lost.
Okay, I can actually get away with the res here.
So long, turret. Born again. The cosmos heals you.
Applying pressure, applying pressure, applying pressure. Need to see one of them. They can heal. Perfect, just did the rest behind the wall, saw a bunch of people die, and it's critical.
Eyes on the spot. Healing power. We are in this together.
Perfect, we apply pressure. I wanted to look for him to use my soul bomb on these ultimate, but I don't think I had it when I was maggled, and also I was not next to a lot of people.
Foes have arrived.
Here I can off angle before the fight because no one's really in danger. Would have used my soul bond here if I was close. Was not prepared for it whatsoever.
The area is almost yours.
Cosmic might returns.
Maybe I was a little bit too late to use my soul bond
Please.
because they're already big damage.
Healing power. Pure cosmic energy.
Didn't have to heal there. It's alright.
Healing power.
Perfect. Pretty good game of Adam. That was with triple supports. It was a lot easier. I could get away with much more off angles and much more flanks and stuff. I mean, we didn't really horse flank anybody, but I had less pressure of healing. So that's why, as you can see, I can demonstrate why Adam works really well with triple support because, well, it's just a DPS in disguise, really, not a support. 9.2k damage. As you can see, it's fairly close to, even enemy Storm, enemy Scrollgore, who are DPSs. My healing is 10k. It's not a lot. It's enough to keep people from dying. I'm trying to convince my team to play Adam with just one other support so I can demonstrate how this works with 2 supports. Like I'm telling him it's new meta, trust, I know what I'm doing. Just to play with another support. This guy tried to ban my Adam on purpose. Charging up a right click. When you're not shooting, you always want to charge alternate fire. 3 damage in between. It's like Zenyatta if you've ever played Overwatch.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
People are like kind of low. I always use heals. Also, especially like when things... Okay. There's no commitment because I already got 40 ult charge.
In this together.
Could have also maybe used my soul bond and there was so much damage.
My cosmic might
But they have to commit if I'd like to use my soul bond. You see, I already 60% on my ultimate. They're committing a little bit more. Probably gives me soul bond here.
We are in this together.
They like use my soul bond, we can get super aggressive. The reason why I use my soul bond is to start committing more. Perfect.
Pure cosmic energy.
Blind pressure, nothing to worry about.
Stop them in their tracks.
We got company.
Oh my. I almost hit.
We're safe now.
That was almost a feat, but I had my ulti. Took me a minute to get my ulti.
I feel
Just with the
better
amount of
already.
pressure provided.
You are nothing.
Fine, they use ulti. I was ready with the ulti.
Pulse. Born again.
They're using behind the wall, because they're pretty far away from it. Using soul bond because they're like applying pressure. I can get away with like playing a little bit more aggressive. Doing support ulti, so I can definitely get away with playing a little more aggressive.
Healing power.
They're applying pressure. Let's engage here. They need to heal at that time, but it's fine.
I have found more lost souls.
I don't like the fact nobody's shooting the ulti, and I'm the only one trying. But it's fine.
They faded halfway. Stop them.
Yeah, seems to be working alright so far.
Better stop that vehicle.
Now I still apply pressure, nobody needs healing, so I don't need to stay close to them.
I am Phoenix.
This guy is feeding.
To stop them.
Heals you.
He dies, they go apply pressure.
You were sinking out, my friend. I feel better
No
already.
reason to use soul bomb because nothing has been happening, but you see here, because we're playing double support, I tighten up around my team a little bit more. And say a little bit, I mean a lot more. Yeah, caught him off guard, and that's the reason why you want to always be ready with your alternate fire. Because you can, people that are surprising, you can be surprised. There's no such thing that you don't shoot. You either charge up the alternate fire, or you simply utilize your primer.
The cosmos heals you.
See, like when I'm not shooting, utilize my alternate fire. Already ready.
My cosmic might return.
And they start applying pressure. Using my soul bond here. Get the flower of pressure. The lighting res here.
The cosmos heals you.
Against the world.
Let's keep fighting until we have a
Okay. Have my res. Try my best here with the res. Don't need to res. We lose the fight. Don't need to waste it.
They hit a checkpoint.
No need to get res.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Utilize my red behind the wall where people are safe. Unfortunately, they had too many ultis. With cloak and dagger ulti where we went. Like pressure on us. So as soon as I noticed that my team is dying, I just went behind the wall and was ready for a res.
Better stop that vehicle.
Applying pressure before the fight.
My cosmic might
Might as well.
returns.
I never want to stay too AFK.
The soul cannot truly be extinguished. Some assistance, please.
Okay, I should have shot him instead of utilizing all these abilities, but it's fine. I have self-res. Not that big of a deal.
They faded halfway. Stop them.
Already sitting on the off angle.
Quantum matchup. Heads up. I am at your service.
Life on suppressor. Destroy that ulti. That's why I also choose the alternate fire. So quick. So quick to destroy ultis like this. Almost have my soul bond. Applying pressure, constant pressure. Pressure never stops. Perfect. Then use my soul bond, well, because didn't have it when it mattered and they all started dying, there's no point to use the soul bond when the enemy team is dead. Nothing to kill us. Notice I'm playing with my more support. Seems like we're doing pretty well. And the reason for that is because I'm applying tons of pressure and I'm making the most out of my cooldowns. Oh, that was super random. That was my bad. And he didn't even mean to shoot me. Look, like super random shot. Accident. Utilizing my ultimate fire. Let's use my soul bond here after my cloak and dagger ulti will be over. It's the last fight as well. Drop the map, perfect. That's the last fight, so just will pop my ulti. If I didn't die there, by the way, I noticed my team would die, just click my ulti.
Second chance is over.
Maximum pulse.
The current score is
See, I always keep distance. I always utilize small off angles, never directly behind my team. I use my soul bond, I get way more aggressive. But I'm always, even when I off angle, in double support, I always make sure that I'm ready to come back in time, utilizing natural cover, keeping my distance, making sure that if somebody needs healing, they're still within range. Here, fight starts, we're gonna commit, I'm gonna use my soul bond. If I use it too early, enemies are gonna be like, oh, he used soul bond, let's just play more passive. And once I don't have soul bond, it'll be easier to deal with me.
Cosmic might returns.
Always looking back when my team needs anything.
I require some aid.
He messed up big time because we're now about to push. I'm gonna use my soul bond because we're extending being overly aggressive, so I utilize my soul bond. Guy died another time. Fine pressure, going for a soft off angle here, soft one because my team doesn't really need any healing. But as soon as I've been kind of exposed, I'm like, alright, bye. See, chasing me, I'm out.
Cosmic might returns.
Who that want to apply pressure to? People that will die. Have soul bonded too. Not a concern. I can res here. Should have not overextended. It was me overextending a bit.
Born again.
The cosmos healed you.
Got a res behind a wall. Guys off the map.
Second chance is over.
get that vehicle moving again.
You know, healing when people are in danger of dying.
Maximum pulse.
Blind pressure on Dick. So I get better. Just have my soul bond, by the way. Wow, used it too late. Didn't even notice that I had soul bond. The main problem was me being way too close there. Way too close.
Destiny awaits.
Put myself in a very vulnerable position for no reason.
Get that vehicle moving again.
My cosmic might returns. Our success is woven into the web itself. Healing power.
Utilize a lot of abilities. He's my soul bond, of course.
The cosmos healed you. Castle went down.
Again.
Okay, good for him.
Again.
Got overextended a bit. It's alright.
Only 60 seconds left.
Surprised we lost this fight. We used so many ultis.
Healing power. This time I
Get
need
that vehicle moving again.
cosmic light returns.
Sub 115.
Healing power.
This is real firepower!
Don't stop now.
Nice by Solomon because we're super aggressive. Perfect.
Double kill. Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Maximum!
Okay, good. These ulti are pretty well. Okay, happy with that fight. Slight tons of pressure.
Keep up the momentum.
Always charging up the alternate fire when nothing's happening. Problem is I'm overextending a bit, I'm noticing.
Penny sent out her spider bots.
I know that I have my ulti. Killing myself. This guy overextended and died. Make sure that I heal myself when I'm in danger. These two ultis. With my soul bond on. Now, worst case scenario, I can always just pop my ulti, but I don't really need to because the respawn is over here. And we haven't really moved the payload.
The cosmos healed you. Robot spiders all over the place.
Armed and dangerous!
Down to his res because as you can see, the atom is ready. Not the atom, I mean the cap was ready with my... No, I can res here. Because we're in like the... I know it's goes against what I said, but we're playing in cloak and dagger ulti.
Maximum pulse!
I don't need to res because we... No, we don't lose the fight. He's using Punisher ulti.
Some assistance, please.
Love to see the Master Weaver.
Oh man, he flanked me. I wasn't paying attention. It's making a lot of positional mistakes over here. Playing a little bit too far forward, a little bit too out of cover.
60 seconds left.
But it's okay. Use a bunch of ultis. We use a bunch of ultis.
There's still so much to
My
do.
soul bonding 10. I have to make sure I keep an eye on that cooldown.
I am Phoenix.
Cosmos healed. I am at Starfield.
Putting soul bond. Everybody's flank pressure. Back to the damage now because I'm using soul bond. I can get away with off angling more. You can get a kill here, which is perfect.
30 seconds. Those little spiders pack a punch.
Okay. Flank pressure. Perfect. Not sure why he healed. No necessary to heal there.
10 seconds.
Armed and dangerous!
The cosmos healed. I am at your service.
Flank pressure.
This does not bode well.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Oh no. Please kill him. Thank you.
Maximum pulse! This is
Putting
real
soul bond, of course.
power! Born again!
Rest behind the wall here. Okay, I got my res in, but I died unfortunately. Winnable? Winnable?
I am born anew. Healing power.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
Us against the world.
Perfect. Don't need to heal yet. Can use the soul bond up.
Healing supplies at last.
Raise my soul bond here, protect myself with cover. That was intense PvP, guys, really. So you see, we still managed to pull the win. I have 19.2k damage. I did die a little bit too many times, but that was mostly because I was playing my position a little bit wrong. A little bit too far forward, a little bit too much open space. On its 8 final hits, 19.2k damage. Like, this is some DPS numbers, you know? Like, my Star-Lord has 2k, my Phoenix has 24. I'm in the realm, you know? They still do a lot more because, well, they're DPS with a lot of damage, but you can see, doing a decent amount of damage. The healing, of course, the healing is, like, low, but that's just Adam. But as you notice, if you follow these principles, double support, triple support, of course with triple support it works way better as you can see, but double support it can still work if you apply these fundamentals and these very simple principles into your gameplay. So I wish you guys a lovely rest of the day, lovely rest of the night, and see you in the next guide. Don't forget to subscribe.